Hey guys! Today is Monday, the 28th, and I'm pretty happy because usually we have class on Monday from 8 to 4, which is like a long day, but our last class, which is from 1 to 4, is our head and neck anatomy lab, and she let us leave, and it's 2:30 right now, so really appreciate that, Liz. Thank you so much. A real angel. But today was a good day because we had clinic this morning as usual, and it was like a skill eval day today. So today we did our health history skill evals and our vitals, and I passed both with 100%, so I'm really happy. I don't know, I was really nervous about it, even though they're not like that hard. Like health history is like you just had to like go through health history, explain like the purpose of it, why it's important, and then record important information on your SOAP notes, which is just kind of like a summary of like, you know, the major things from their medical history. And then you take your vitals and you put that into the SOAP notes as well, and then they like watch you take vitals and record it properly, which was kind of nerve-wracking because you're actually like physically doing something. So that was the first time that we're actually doing something on somebody for a skill eval, so that's why it was kind of nerve-wracking. And I kind of had the instructor for that one that, like, she's great, I love her, she's awesome, but she's like the hardest grader, you know, so people kind of get more nervous when they have her. But she told me great, she wrote excellent on my skill eval for vitals, got 100% with her, so I'm feeling really good. And then I studied all last night for our farm quiz today that we had this afternoon, and I feel pretty good about it. I was nervous going into it just because it was a lot of drugs to like keep straight, but I think I did really well, so I'm feeling really good today. And then we started learning muscles of the head and neck today in our lab, and then yeah, we got to go early. I've got Marcus Jr. here with me because now we're gonna start muscles, so I'm gonna get, eventually when I have time this week, some red tissue paper, and I'm gonna use that to label the muscles on him. So yeah, so that's next on Marcus Jr. Also, something really funny in the middle of class, I like texted my husband, I don't even remember why. I think I texted him and I was just telling him that I felt good about my farm quiz today, and he was like, oh, good job, and he goes, by the way, you got some new subscribers for my class. And I was like, oh, and so I look at my subscriber count and I gained like out of nowhere, so thank you. I don't know if you like talked about it in class, I don't really know what happened, but thanks. If you're from Mr. Hedger's class, welcome to the channel. But yeah, so I'm feeling good. Try not to be too stressed out because we have 2 quizzes tomorrow. One in dental anatomy on molars and like the anatomy of molars, and I don't feel like I know anything. I have to study it a lot. Like, you might think, oh, like there can't be that much anatomy on a tooth. There's a lot of stuff to know. There's lots of ridges and grooves and all the different names of all the different grooves and ridges, and I'm just saying it's more than you think, okay? And then what's our other quiz? Oh yeah, I think a quiz in prevention tomorrow. On Wednesday, we have our midterm and our seminar class, which is our lecture portion of our clinic. I think it'll be okay. I mean, I definitely have to study for it, but I feel like a lot of things in that class just like make sense. So I think that will be fine. And then Thursday we have our head and neck anatomy exam on embryology, which I'm like definitely not ready for. Like, I need to start studying that today for sure. So like, yeah, all the instructors even are like, yeah, when I was in this program, my embryology test didn't really go very well, if you know what I mean. So yeah, it's just hard. But it's fine. We can do it. You know what I mean? We got this. That's all really that happened today. So like I said, I did those 2 skill evals today, and I only have one more. I have my breakdown skill eval. So like after you have treated your patient, and then the skill eval is like, you know, taking off your PPE, walking them out, and then coming back, putting back on your PPE, and then like cleaning your whole operatory. That's like my last skill eval that I have to do, but I think it'll be fine. I can clean, you know, it'll be a good time. So, and then I'll be all done, and it's week 5, and we're supposed to be all done with our skill evals by week 7 to get like full points. And the only thing that's nerve-wracking, so you do get 3 attempts for each skill eval to pass with a 92, but only one of us each clinic can do a breakdown, just because it takes a long time. They have to like watch you like the whole time, and so only one person per pod, and there's 6 of us in a pod, can do their breakdown skill eval. So that's the only thing that's kind of stressful, is like I have to pass it pretty much on my first try to get full points, because there's no time for me to take it again before 7 weeks, because other people have to take it. Because I'd be on Friday the 3rd person in my pod to do it, which they both passed their first try, so I think I'll be fine. It's just like extra pressure, I guess. It'll be good. It'll be fine. I'm gonna pass on the first try, and it's gonna be no thing. So that's all, and I will talk to you guys later. Look what came in the mail. This was on my porch when I came home from school. So last week, I honestly have no idea what day. Sometime last week, we had a webinar with a Sonicare representative, and she sent us all a free electric toothbrush. So shout out to Sonicare. Pretty excited about this. I already have a Sonicare toothbrush, just like an older model. So I'm excited to upgrade to this one, and my husband has an even older Sonicare model than I do, so I'm just gonna give him my old one. Obviously change the head on it, you nasty, and then I'm gonna take this fancy one. So she was like obviously explaining like how this works to us during our webinar, and it's got some fancy technology. So there's like sensors in it, and it can tell, like if you look at a picture, like the purple area, I think that's supposed to tell you where you missed. I don't know, it can like show you, like it connects with an app on your phone, and it shows you where you like are missing. It'll tell you while you're brushing, like, oh, use less pressure. But as a hygienist, if we have a patient that's struggling with like reaching all the areas in their mouth, or just struggling with their brushing method, like they're using too much pressure, this will like tell them while they're brushing. And it also reminds you when to change your brush head, which is awesome, because I can never remember when it's time for me to do that until it starts looking really sad, and then I'm like, okay, it's probably been like more than 3 months. So yeah, I'm excited. And then so if you have a patient that's like struggling, and you know they end up getting this, they can send you all their data, and then you can review it and then talk to them about it at their appointment. So I think this is really cool, and I'm excited to try it out. Okay, quick update. It's Tuesday the 29th, and today was not too bad of a day. I had 2 quizzes, one in dental anatomy and one in prevention. Prevention was pretty easy. I think prevention in general, prevention in our seminar class just kind of like makes sense. Like a lot of it feels like, I don't know, just it makes sense. I don't really have to study for it that much. So on my prevention quiz, I got 11.75 out of 12, so pretty good. And then on my dental anatomy quiz, I got an 8 out of 10. It was a little more it wasn't even that bad. I just didn't really study a lot for it. And then after the day was over, I came home and had some food, took my dog outside, and then I had to go back at 3:40 for clinic advising, which took like 10 minutes, and we just all had to meet with our clinic lead, like one-on-one, just for her to like ask us how clinic is going and look over how our skill evaluations have been going so far, because we're supposed to have them done by, I don't know if it's the beginning of the 7th week or the end of the 7th week, but regardless, it's the 5th week, and I have 4 of the 5 done, and I am attempting my last one on Friday. So if I pass, which I'm sure I will, hopefully, fingers crossed, knock on wood, then all of mine will be done at the end of the 5th week. So she was pretty much like, everything looks good, you're doing great, asked me if I had any questions, and that's about it. Okay, it is Wednesday, the 30th today. I got home from school, so it's like 3:30. I got home from school around like a little before 2 o'clock, I think. I'm just starting to study for my midterm tomorrow. I just had a midterm today for a seminar, and I got a B on it, which is fine. I've officially become that annoying person that's like, I got a B. Like, I'm so annoying. I always hated those people, and now look at me. But it's fine. Got a B. Didn't really study a lot for it. Like, hardly at all. So, what do you expect? But now I'm starting to study embryology, which is going to be, like, the death of me. So, yeah. And I'm just feeling unmotivated. But I've been watching the Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star series. Is anyone else a fan out there? Because I'm a fan. Love them both. Really gonna try to get their palette. But we'll see, because I know everyone's gonna be trying to get it. Also, I'm gonna be in clinic when it launches, but I have a friend that's gonna try to get it for me. So we'll see. My friend Brandon, while I was in clinic today, was able to order me one of the Jeffree Star Shane Dawson palettes, and they sold out in like, I think, less than an hour, and their site like crashed before it even launched because there's so many people on the website. So I don't even know how he was able to order me one. I'm just so excited that I get to be one of the first people, like one of the first customers to get it. I'm so excited. I don't know if anybody else cares. I don't know if anyone that watches me likes makeup, but I thought I'd share. Okay, yeah. Happy Halloween! Today was a good day at school. We had like a breakfast potluck this morning in our prevention class, which is awesome because I never eat breakfast because I'm always running late. We had like cinnamon rolls and donuts and coffee and all the really healthy things to start your morning. Oh, hi, puppy. Probably came in here, he's like, who's mom talking to? Oh, it's just herself. Okay, love you, bye. So that's what we had in prevention. It was really nice. And then after that, we had our embryology exam today, and I was really nervous about it going in because everyone talks about like how hard embryology is, but I got a 90% on it, so I'm feeling pretty good. And I only studied like yesterday for it. I just haven't been studying. I'm kind of a slacker. I haven't been studying a lot just because I tend to get burnt out. Like, if I just am studying, like, some people just like come home from school and like study all day long and then go to sleep and then wake up and go to school and then come home and study all day. Like, that's just not me. Like, I prioritize when I have to study, and then I do that, but I can't do that all day every single day. Like, I definitely do school stuff every single day, usually, at least during the week. But yeah, I just can't go and go and go all day long every day, or else I would like hate my life. And I like to like enjoy myself sometimes, because I'm sorry, I can't be doing that for 3 years. I don't know, I feel like I'm just efficient when I study, and it's just works for me. Like, I try not to cram and just study the day before, but sometimes when you have constantly quiz, exam, quiz, exam, like, all the time, like, it's hard to do that. Like, sometimes I just have to study the day before, like, for whatever I have tomorrow, and, like, that's all I have time for. But I've been doing pretty well so far. Like, I'll take a 90%, even though that's technically a B here in dental hygiene world. I roll. But it's fine. Doesn't really matter. I mean, all of us were talking about today, like, I don't know why we're all so, like, gotta get an A on every single thing that we do. Like, we're all just those type A, like, annoying people. And we all, like, talk about our grades, like, after everything. We're like, how'd you do? What'd you get? Like, blah, blah, blah. Like, I feel like we're all just kind of, like, competitive with each other, which is fine. Friendly competition helps me to, like, do better, I feel like. So, all in all, things are going well. Also, today on Halloween, our registrar's office was, like, all decorated and stuff, and they had, like, little fun games and stuff in there. So me and 3 of the other girls in my program went down there, and it was so cute. And I'll put in some footage from the potluck and the registrar's office. I was gonna ask them that. Happy Halloween! So cute. Yeah.
You guys did a really good job. It's a stinko.
Oh, I like this.
That's cool. Go ahead and drop it down up here somewhere. I'm gonna go.
And we want the 13.
13.
So bad. Today was a good day. The week's almost over. I kept feeling like it was Friday for some reason, even though it's Thursday, which is so sad. I'm just so tired. There's just been so much. Today we had an exam. Yesterday we had an exam. Monday we had a quiz. Probably had another quiz. I honestly can't remember. Like, I can't remember what I did yesterday, you know? Tomorrow we don't have any kind of, like, quiz or test or anything, which is always amazing when you have a day where you can, like, relax. Except for tomorrow we do have clinic, and I'm gonna be doing my breakdown skill eval, which is, I don't know why I'm nervous about it. Should be fine. I'm just gonna, like, read the skill eval very thoroughly, make sure I do everything that it says tomorrow. That's pretty much it. For Halloween, I'm kind of lame. I don't know, I don't really have a costume. I was thinking of just putting on my scrubs when I, like, because I'm just, like, handing out candy. I'm not, like, going out to a wild rager or something tonight. So I think I'm just gonna, like, throw on my scrubs when I'm handing out candy tonight, and, like, if they ask me, I'll just say, like, I'm a nurse or something. And my husband dressed up for school today. He's a teacher, and he's a police officer today, so that could be kind of cute. A little police officer and a nurse. I wish I had my stethoscope, but it's in my locker. But it's fine. Scrubs are good enough for this last minute Halloween costume. Handing out king size candy with toothbrushes. Happy Friday. The week is over. It felt like a really long week. But yeah, today went really well. I had my last skill eval today, and I passed, so I'm all done with skill evals for the term. It's the end of the 5th week, and they had to be done by the 7th week, so I'm feeling really good that those are done. I don't have to worry about it, and I can just go to clinic and, like, learn things and not have to stress out about skill evals, so I'm feeling really good about that. My tongue is stained pink because we did a plaque-free index today, so we got little chewy tablets that we would give each other, and then it would, like, stain parts of your teeth that had plaque, and you had to, like, see how much percentage of their tooth surfaces had plaque on it, and everyone's tongue is just, like, stained pink from chewing on the tablets. So that's fun. At least we all had to go to classes all together, to pharmacology, because pharmacology isn't a dental hygiene class. So we have to take that class with, like, actual regular people, and we all went with, like, pink tongues, but it's fine. But yeah, I'm feeling good. It was a good week. This weekend I think will be pretty chill. I do have to study muscles we have, like, a identification of muscles exam and head and neck on Monday. And that's all for this week, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!